So it's, oh wait, hold on. Shoot. So it's updating content. Oh no. We did not. This one. Hold on, I gotta download this one. Alright. Updating content. Alright, and then the last one, number 5. And 6 we'll do later on. Alright. Alright, we good. Alright. Codex. Alright. Lord Forrester, the Lord of Ironrath and a bannerman of House Stark. As a youth, he famously arm wrestled Galbert Glover for the privilege of becoming the man's squire. Glover later joked that he gladly lost the match all over again. Gregor married Elsa Randfield, a daughter of Southern Targaryen loyalist, before Robert Baratheon seized the Iron Throne. Gregor ascended to the lordship after his father died at the Trident and led House Forrester for 16 years until he was slain at the Twins. And that it is what happened. Lady Elsa Forrester. Elsa Forrester was born to House Bradfield, a minor southern house that was destroyed when the Targaryen dynasty fell. She had been married to Gregor for many years when Robert's rebellion signaled her family's demise, yet she nonetheless felt conflicted between her father's loyalties and her husband's. In time, Elsa came to feel that Ironrath was her true home, and she embraced her role as the Forrester matriarch. She has silently sworn that she'll never see her family destroyed again. I think I said that right. Keep going. Alright, Roderick Forrester. Lord Forrester's eldest son, Roderick, was trained from an early age to shoulder the burdens of leadership. In truth, he was built for the role, strong, charismatic, and formidable on the battlefield. When Rob Stark called his banners to war, Lord Forrester asked Roderick to stay behind and protect Ironrath, but Roderick would have none of it. Instead, he rode off at his father's side and led the Forrester's cavalry with such valor that his name came to be feared amongst the ranks of Lannister soldiers. Roderick fell in the battle at the Red Wedding and is presumed dead. Asher Forrester. Asher had always been a rebellious youth, brawling in taverns, sleeping with whores, and finding ways to raise his father's ire. I think that's what I said, right? But his life took a dark turn when, at age 17, he fell in love with Gwyneth Whitehill, the eldest daughter of his father's bitter rival. Bloodshed ensued, and Lord Forrester faced a grim choice: go to war or exile Asher across the narrow sea. He chose the latter. Asher remains in Ailes to this day, living as a sellsword, trying to think about the life he left behind, or trying not to think about the life he left behind. Miriam Forrester, eldest daughter. Alright, start seeing that way. Is that eldest? Exiled, second son. And that's the firstborn son. Okay. Alright, Mira had always been found in Ironrath, but Lady Forrester wanted her eldest daughter to learn the ways of a southern court. Arranged for Miria to serve as a handmaiden to Marjorie Tyrell, think that's her name, right? Oh, excuse me. To Miriam's great surprise, she enjoyed attending on Marjorie at High Garden and followed her to King's Landing with enthusiasm. Life in the capital has not been easy for Mira, as her straightforward northern ways are often at odds with the subtleties of court life. But she also has more guile than she realizes. Alright. Ethan Forrester, third-born son. Whereas his older brothers were natural warriors, Ethan always found himself drawn to pursuit of the mind, particularly music and books. He also bore a great love for the towering trees of Ironrath, a love he shared with his twin sister, Talia. Ethan was just a boy when House Forrester joined the War of the Five Kings, but by war's end he had been thrust into a role he was unprepared for. Sadly, his lordship did not last long. Ethan was murdered in cold blood by Ramsley Snow, the bastard son of Roose Bolton. Oh yes, good old Ramsley. Talia Forster, second-born daughter. During her fourth pregnancy, Lady Forrester dreamed she would birth a daughter with a voice like the summer rain, but as fate would have it, she gave birth to a boy. The infant Ethan, wailed for hours until Lady Forrester entered a second labor, this time birthing a girl. She named the girl Talia, after her own mother, and from then on, Ethan hardly ever cried. Her dream came true. Talia as a lovely singing voice, though her tunes have all been sad ones since her twin brother's murder. Ryan Forrester, fourth-born son, the last of the Forrester children. Ryan grew up idolizing his older siblings and spent many an hour chasing Ethan and Talia through the grove. His youth has been pleasant and shielded from responsibility, but recently Ryan's innocence has begun to fade. When the war began, Ryan was too young to understand why Roderick and his father were leaving home, but the grim realities of a house at war have been impossible to avoid, and Ryan is now being held hostage by House Whitehill. Geralt Tuttle, squire to the Lord Forrester. Geralt was raised on stories of heroism about the likes of Arthur Dene and Simone Star Eyes, I guess. Though the son of a pig farmer, he's always aspired to one day become a warrior himself, with the help of his uncle Duncan, who has risen from low-born origins to become Castellan of Ironrath. Castellan? Yeah. Geralt found works in Lord Forrester's stables, rising through the ranks to eventually be named his squire. After the Red Wedding, Geralt found his family murdered and took vengeance. He was subsequently sent to the wall. Yeah. Duncan Tuttle. As a boy, Duncan showed such talent for managing his family's farm that everyone assumed he one day take over. But Duncan was fated to run more than fields in a pig pen. In time, he struck up an unlikely friendship with Gregor Forrester, the heir to House Forrester. The two grew close, and when Gregor became lord, he named Duncan his Castellan. Consultant? No, I got consultant. Castleton. I guess Castellan. Many eyes were raised, but Duncan proved himself worthy and served the house well. The long years since Sir Ryland de Gore. Ryland de Gore joined Lord Forrester's army after his family was wiped out by Ironborn during Bolton Greyjoy's rebellion. De Gore had a natural grasp of military tactics and strategy, and he came to play a critical role in the siege of Pike that ended the war. In the months that followed, King Robert awarded Ryland a knighthood and Lord Forrester asked him to serve as Ironrath's Master at Arms. Sir Ryland still holds the position and is known for his military experience, as well as his legendary temper. Maester Ortingren. Originated from a minor house in the Vale, Maester Ortingren studied at the Citadel in the hope of being assigned to the Eyrie. But by the time he earned enough links on his chain to graduate from Acolyte, John Arryn, had been murdered and southwards in the turmoil. The Citadel ultimately assigned Maester Ortingren to Ironrath, where he soon became to respect the Forrester's family honor and integrity. He now serves the Forresters with pride and has become a trusted advisor to the lords. Alright. Oh my gosh, goodness gracious. Malcolm Branfield. As a young man, Malcolm was the black sheep of the Brand family. He liked to roam the countryside in the style of a Hage knight, refusing his father's offer to marry and land. Malcolm fought bravely alongside her brothers when House Branfield fell, yet he and his sister were the only two survivors. In recent years, Malcolm has lived with Lady Elsa's new family at Ironrath, and is the last of the Branfield line. He is currently across the narrow sea, hoping to bring Asher Forrester home from exile. Ironrath, ancient seat of House Forrester, an imposing stronghold surrounded by towering ironwood trees. Ironrath marked of the ancestral home of the House Forrester, built over 1,500 years ago by Cedric Forrester and his triplet sons. Ironrath is a testament to the strength and endurance of Ironwood itself. More than one visitor has called Ironrath the most striking keep in the north. Even Ned Stark was said to be envious. Ironrath sits on the edge of the longest ironwood forest in Westeros, which has proven to be a strategic advantage for the house. Alright, that's it. Alright, now we got to know a little bit about the people and the places. Let's continue on. Jeez Louise, man. That's a lot of reading. John.
They were headed for the main gate.
I know another way.
You coming with us then?
If you're to save your house, you'll need more than the two of us at your side. You'll need an army.
That's why you're here, isn't it? To hire one.
An army of sellswords.
And a man to lead them. Do you hear what I'm saying, boy?
I can lead an army.
I know you can. I've always known it. Your father was blind to that.
None of that matters without sellswords to hire, and all the companies around here are engaged.
What about Croft?
One-eyed Croft, with the second sons. Free and girl now.
But Croft owes me a favor.
To you, actually.
No. He'll help us. I'll make sure of it.
And how are you going to do that? We didn't part on the best of terms.
I'll be charming.
Right.
Well, this mother of dragons and her sellswords are headed north, so we make for Marine.
Wait, Marine? Shit.
What?
Unfinished business there. I don't want to talk about it.
We can't afford any distractions.
It's not your problem. It'll be fine. I promise.
It's fine. I trust you, Beskha.
I shouldn't have said anything. I said I was with you, little brother. And I meant it.
Ponte Renas! Tungkay hanu Josi butagon ko stoti taon.
Just one more we'll have to kill later.
Let's go.
You did well back there, Asher. You acted like a true leader.
You two can talk about it later. We need to get out of here. They won't stop looking for us.
It's a long journey to Marine on foot. I hope you're ready, Asher. It won't be easy.
Just try to keep up, Uncle.
Don't you worry about me. Either we cross the narrow sea with an army at our backs, or House Forrester will not survive to see winter.
Winter's coming. Okay, be it. Aw. Now where we going? Nah. I'm done with their fight now, bro. Let me finish it later on. Oh boy. Whoa. Oh, let's check in this. Door number 1. Oh. Alright, fine. Door number 2. Door number 1. Oh, no. Okay, door number 2. Oh, gosh. Go in there, girl. Get your little sweet, sexy looking self in there. I can say that I'm like her age, so I don't care. Me is going to take a little peeky peek. Take a little peeky peek. Whoa. Oh. Bust in there. Calling names and calling ranks. Guard warrant. Because they don't got no police, so you can't say that. So, guard warrant. We have a warrant. Because we're guards. I actually should have did that though, but let's look at the chest. Good old chatty chest. What's in there, little girl? That's her room!
Everything's still here.
Oh, snap. Oh, this is your room.
The letters from my family. What would someone want with them?
Oh.
Was someone going through my books?
I think so. I think so, girl. They want them books. They want them books. What's this? Very suspicious girl. And look like a broken vase. Broken.
Why would someone do this?
I know, right? You're such a nice girl. Why would somebody be mean to you? Alright, this is for you. Mirror. Open it up.
I have information that will aid you with the imp. Meet me in the gardens at midnight.
I don't know. I don't know. Why they call me imp? It's Tyra. Don't call me imp. What the heck wrong with you? That was it. That was it. Wow.
Wow. There. That should last through Lady Elena's visit, at least.
There's been no news from Mira. She may not have found a way to help with Elena.
We'll be fine, Mother.
I pray you're right. Lord Glenmore's army could keep us from ruin.
Yeah.
But Elena must still agree to the marriage.
My lord. You might remind Lady Elena that in terms of lineage, you are still very much a man.
Maester?
What I mean is, if the two of you wanted to produce an heir, it should not be a concern.
That was never in question.
Of course not. I just meant...
Enough, Maester. When last we spoke of Elena, you seemed unsure how she might feel about you. You just have to show her that you're still the man she knew. I don't mean to burden you with unwanted advice, but this is an important day for all of us.
Thank you, Mother. This advice well taken.
I'm just so glad to see you home.
Thank you, Mother.
My lord,
I'm glad
she's here.
Oh. Sexy fine girl's here, huh? Okay. Alright, let's go. Let me check her out. Let me see if she all that.
Roderick?
Cause if she not, I ain't with it. I ain't passing. Oh, I gotta get her. I gotta get her.
You look... You're really...
I know, I'm unspeakably handsome.
I see you haven't lost your sense of humor.
No, I haven't. No, no.
Just two limbs and half a face. Please.
And look at me looking all strong and stuff. Just gonna like that in real life.
So, here we are. I'm glad to see you up and about.
You look as beautiful as ever, Elena.
Oh, thank you. I set out for Ironrath as soon as I heard you were alive. My father suggested I wait, but I can't believe it's been 2 years.
Your brother's name day feast. We danced until the sun came out.
Till the sun came out, and we looked at it and said, "Thank you, son."
But now your house prepares for a funeral.
Yeah.
And you... Tell me the truth, Roderick. How are you, really? And please, be honest with me. I don't mean to pry, but I want to know what you're going through.
I'm getting better every day. Might be a while before we dance again, though.
I'm glad to hear you're recovering.
Yes, I'm getting there. We're getting there,
So
boys.
much has changed since we were children.
Yeah.
Playing hide and seek in the grove and...
Yeah.
So easy to find. You always hid behind the same tree.
Yeah.
Maybe I wanted you to find me.
Yeah.
But Roderick,
Maybe.
I need to ask you something. When I arrived at Ironrath today, your courtyard was filled with drunken soldiers.
Yeah.
White Hill soldiers.
I know.
They said some terrible things.
Oh crap.
The White
yeah.
Hills are your oldest enemies, Roderick. Why are they here?
Freaking Ramsley.
Has something happened?
We weren't given a choice. Those soldiers are here at the orders of the Boltons.
That's horrible. Roose Bolton must mean to occupy Ironrath.
No, he just wants to assure our loyalty.
Yeah, he's a messed up piece of cunt.
I'm going to be honest with you, Roderick.
Yes,
I
I'm
have
with
always looked forward to our marriage.
you. Good. We need it.
But in light of all that's happened to your family,
Well, we need it though.
my father is questioning the wisdom of our betrothal. And I was inclined to agree with him, until I received a curious letter from Marjorie Tyrell.
What did it say?
Lady Marjorie suggests in the kindest of terms that we go through with the marriage.
Yes.
And as you can imagine, a suggestion from a future queen is difficult to ignore.
Yes, it is.
Do you know why Lady Marjorie would send this to me? She and I have never corresponded. Yet now she writes me directly.
Mira must have asked her to intervene.
I didn't know your sister carried such influence. You act as if you had no part in this. I feel manipulated. Mine can't refuse a suggestion from Marjorie Tyrell. I'm being forced to marry you, Roderick. Is that truly what you want? Would you do that to me?
You
After
have
everything
no
we've
choice.
shared?
Yes,
Of
my
course not,
family
Lena.
needs this.
You're free to choose.
Thank you. I was afraid you'd refuse to back down, but
Nah,
you must care about me more than that.
I do.
Let us
But
stand
please,
together,
Mary.
Roderick. I will tell my father our betrothal stands.
Deepest apologies,
Yeah,
my lord.
thank you.
I tried to stop him, but...
So, the rumors are true.
What you want, pig?
You have no right to just...
And if it isn't Elena Glenmore,
Wow, bruh.
you're not still marrying into this wretched family.
Our houses will be joined, in fact. And we will stand proudly beside them.
Yeah,
Can I
pig.
change your mind?
No,
You can do
pig.
much better than this cripple. And my son Griff needs a bride.
Mind your own business, Whitetail.
My son's affairs are not your concern.
Then
Yeah,
why
you
not tell me
pig.
why you
Get outta
invited me here?
I sent a raven to Lord Whitehill about letting Brian attend the funeral. But I never expected him to barge in like this.
She practically begged me to come. Of course, I'd want the same in her position. The youngest son home to mourn his dead father and brother.
Ryan belongs at that funeral. With his family.
Not until I'm certain that you know your place. Lord Ramsay ordered your family to obey my soldiers until my son Griff arrives from Harrenhal. But now, I hear you're ordering them around.
Yes,
and
I
keeping
am.
them dull on wine.
Yep.
It makes me start to question your obedience.
I don't
Lord,
got none.
enough of this.
I do not have to obey.
See? That's just the kind of arrogance I'm talking about. So, here's the idea. We're going to make a fresh start, you and I. Your brother Ethan called me Craven. But you're a different man entirely, aren't you?
No.
So, if you want Ryan at that funeral, show Lady Elena you respect your betters. Kneel
Don't say it. Nope.
and kiss my shiny ring.
Just do it, Roderick.
I ain't
You don't
doing
want to
that.
end up like your brother, do you?
Please. It means nothing. And we'll get to see Ryan again.
Go on. Get on your knees.
I ain't doing it. I ain't bending the
Kiss
knee.
it.
I ain't bending
I'm not
no
kissing
knee.
your ring. Do what you must.
I ain't bending the knee.
I'll just tell Ryan you didn't want to see him.
No, please.
And because of your defiance, I'm taking what should have been mine in the first place.
What?
The other half of the Ironwood Forest.
You can't
Ramsay
do that.
Snow
I
said
know what Ramsay
You're a
said.
dang pig.
I'm saying something else. As of today, I harvest ironwood from wherever the fuck I please. And you can't do a bloody thing to stop me.
Would you defy an express order from House Bolton?
I've known Roose Bolton my whole life. As long as he gets his ironwood, he won't care. Well, I have what I came for. I'll leave you to your business.
Alright. Alright, go ahead then. I'm not bending the knee. I'm not bending no knee.
By the way, my men have a name for you. Roderick the Ruined.
Get out of my
Isn't
house,
that
Craven.
clever?
I don't know about cleverness, but I don't regret it either. I'm not bending the knee for nobody. I don't
He's
care.
gonna make things difficult for both of us, isn't he?
Yep.
I'm glad you didn't let him humiliate you.
Of course not.
You'd put your pride ahead of your family.
Yup. Yes, I
What's
would.
poor Ryan going to think? That we've abandoned him?
Nope.
What? I'll just tell Ryan you didn't want to see. No, please.
Nope.
What? I'll just tell Ryan you didn't want to see. No, please. What? I'll just tell Ryan you didn't want to see. No, please. What? I'll just tell Ryan you didn't want to see. No, please. What? I'll just tell Ryan you didn't want to see. No, please. What? I'll just tell Ryan you didn't want to see. No, please. What? I'll just tell Ryan you didn't want to see. No, please. What? I'll just tell Ryan you didn't want to see. No, please. What? I'll just tell Ryan you didn't want to see. No, please. What? I'll just tell Ryan you didn't want to see. No, please. What? I'll just tell Ryan you didn't want to see. No, please. What? I'll just tell Ryan you didn't want to see. No, please. What? I'll just tell Ryan you didn't want
We can't afford to show weakness, Mother.
It would have been a minor sacrifice.
I ain't been doing that. Alright, go ahead, mother. Talk to you later. It's all good. You keep on going. Yep, you keep on walking slow. Like I care. I ain't bending no knee for nobody.
My
I'm
lord.
right to you.
Are you well?
No, I'm not well.
I'm going to kill that man.
Basically. That's how well I am. That is how well I am. That man think he's slick. Oh, let's go. Freaking Geralt. Freaking the wall. Jon Snow. Let's go.
You can't be fighting with the other recruits.
I didn't hit
You need
him.
those men to have your back.
I didn't hit him.
There's enough out here trying to kill us without trouble amongst our own.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, my bad, bro.
I'm Garrett.
Frostfinger told me about you. Seems to think you might be trouble.
He doesn't know me.
He's seen 1,000 recruits pass through those gates. He knows you better than you think. He said you fought for the North with the Foresters. You were there at the Twins.
Yes.
I still don't understand. 3,000 men, and not one could save my brother. Why didn't anyone fight back? Why didn't they rally to their king?
Nobody was expecting it. One minute we were drinking and telling jokes, and the next, the Freys cut us open.
Yeah, them fucking Freys.
Those cowards.
Yeah.
Couldn't face Rob like men, so they stabbed him in the back.
Yep.
They couldn't even give him an honorable death. Let him die fighting.
Walder Frey and Roose Bolton will pay for their treachery.
I'd like to believe you, but men like that don't get what they deserve. Now the Freys command Riverrun, and the Boltons are Wardens of the North. After what they did.
After what they did.
It's not right.
They murdered my family. I should have been there.
Yeah.
I keep thinking if I'd been there, I could have done something. But chances are, I'd be dead too.
Yeah.
Whatever I once thought.
But now you Jon Snow,
place is
you
here.
stay alive.
With the Night's Watch.
It's hella cold in there. Where your head's at?
There are those here who will hate you for who you are. Southerners who will call you traitor. Northerners who will call you craven.
Jon Snow got gloves.
Some won't even have a reason. They'll hate you anyway. You can't do anything about it.
Oh, alright.
Trust me, I know.
Why would they hate me?
You're different than them. Most of the men are criminals, forced to take the black. You were a squire for a noble house. What happened to you today happened to me more times than I can count. I learned there's nothing more important than having brothers you trust.
Whoa. Yeah.
I felt the same first time I saw it. I heard you want to be a ranger. Why? Why risk your life out there?
I want to protect House Forrester.
You'll protect them by doing your duty here. Not many recruits want to be rangers. They'd rather stay here where they think they'll be warm and safe. But Mance Rayder marches on the wall with 100,000 wildlings. I've seen them for myself. The men here are murderers.
Yeah.
Thieves, rapers.
Yup.
You won't like most of them, and they won't like you.
No, they won't.
But they're your brothers now.
Alright.
Can you stand with them?
Yeah, I tried, man. I guess.
Can you see past your differences?
Sure.
I'll stand with them.
Glad to hear it. I'd say you'll get used to the cold.
No.
But you won't. Come on. Better get by a fire, or you'll end up like Frostfinger.
If I had gloves, I may be able to survive longer than Frost Fingers. You don't get no gloves from me. Well, I gotta be a higher rank to get gloves. I got the freaking coat and everything else. I earned my gloves at least. Oh boy, here we go. What's going on here? All dark and mysterious like. Yep, get up, girl. What you doing? Oh, you got hide from that man's. Watch out, watch out. Alright, let's be careful now.
I'm here, but where are you?
Everywhere. Maybe he's gonna be in the middle of the. Whoa. Chill, bruh, chill. This girl really by herself, thinking that she gonna be able to protect herself. She, a man grab her and say, "I want you now." Oh, there you is. And I'ma hide from you, bro. I don't know you like that. You might want something else. Just gonna hide over here.
Where do you think you're going? At this time of night?
I'm going home.
I was just headed back to my room.
Yeah.
It's a little late to be out, isn't it? Do you know what this uniform means?
Whoa, calm down.
It means you serve the Lannisters.
So, you best get yourself back to your chambers. And I mean, now. If you don't like it, you can take it up with the commander.
Is there no way I can change your mind?
Did you not hear me?
At ease, Lucan. The lady is with me.
Yes, sir. Enjoy your night.
Alright, calm down.
I hope he wasn't bothering you, my lady. I'm Damien.
Nice to meet you.
You were in the throne room earlier. What brings you to the garden?
You do. You got my note.
Oh.
That was you.
I'm very glad you could make it. I've been wanting to talk to you for quite some time.
Did you search my room? What were you looking for?
Nothing, Lady Mira. I only wish to leave you a note.
I ain't messing with my room like that, though, bro. I'm messing with my room like you was trying to rob me.
I am sorry about this, Mira. But you've made enemies of the wrong people.
Whoa.
A handmaiden should know her place.
What people?
I'll make this quick if that helps.
Hey.
I hate to see you suffer.
Hey. Bruh. No. Leave me alone. Oh my gosh.
Let her go!
Nice, ooh. Not if you, bro. Yeah, you gotta go. Yep.
You?
What happened? What was that?
does it look like? He tried to kill me.
Why would he do that?
What are you doing here?
I heard yelling.
That was crazy. I said her yelling.
You did what you had to do, Lady Mira. You had no choice.
I need to get back. Someone might see me.
I'll take care of him. I know a few places in Fleetwood. No one will ever find him.
We should talk about this. Later.
I'll find you.
Everything all right, sir?
Oh.
Damien, where are you?
I mean, why keep it? So you can search in my room and find it anyway? I don't think so. Yep.
What's Gwyn Whitehill doing here?
No idea.
Hello, Roderick. Sir Roland. It's been a while since we've met.
Yes. Last time I saw you, you and my brother had almost started a war. Your father wanted to murder Asher for your little love affair, remember?
That was a long time ago.
A long time
May we
ago.
speak privately?
My lady?
Roderick, I came here because I know how hard these past few days must have been for you and your family.
Do you now?
I know my words probably mean nothing to you, but they're all I have.
Don't pretend you know what this feels like.
We've all lost people, Roderick.
Some more than others.
Yep.
Your brother didn't deserve this.
Neither of them did.
Listen. I know my father is intent on using Ryan as a hostage, but I think you deserve some news of him. I know it's little consolation, but if I can offer you this...
So you have news of Ryan?
Yes, he's well. Not happy, but just know your brother is safe at High Point. I'm looking after him, but...
What?
The other day he said something that made me worry. He asked me if his father died because he was a coward. He asked if he was really a thief and a traitor like my father says. I don't wish to upset you, but I thought you should know.
Ryan is strong-willed, like father was. He will not bend.
I'm sure you're right, but he feels forgotten. Alone. He's waiting for his family, but every day my father tells him they will never come. That they've chosen their pride over him. And with each passing day, those words start to sound like truth.
I will get him back. He'll be with his family again. You tell him that.
Of course. But if you truly want to bring Ryan home, this war has to end. You know that. We don't have to be enemies, Roderick.
Hello, Gwyn.
It's good to see you, Talia. I hope I can count on your discretion.
Roderick, you should speak to Mother.
We should speak to Mother.
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 Come join the others.
Come join the
He
others.
should be here.
Yeah, no.
He should be with his family.
Yeah, no.
But instead they send her.
Yeah, no.
Gwyn came here on her own. She wanted us to know Ryan is okay.
It's happening all over again. I can see it. My father's house was once mighty like this one, but his loyalty to the Targaryens cost us dearly. I watched as countless of our kin fell, saw our lands destroyed, everything we clung to was ripped from our hands. I can't watch that same fate before this family. Our house. My children. They will take everything from us.
I won't let that happen to us.
You must be ready to defend us, Roderick. Your body may be damaged, but your spirit must be like iron. You let nothing stand in your way, do you understand? If you have to murder every last Whitehill down to the babes in their beds, no matter what, you must do it. Promise me.
You'll go crazy
You
thinking
must
like that.
protect them.
I will kill anyone who stands in my way. I will do whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Remember that. You must be ready. Promise me.
We will be ready, Mother. Mira, Asher, even Garrett. They all stand with us. We are strong.
We are. Got this.
Yes. I suppose we have to be.
Would you say a few words, my lord?
Yeah, sure, why not? You are my peoples. Yeah, keep going. Appreciate it. Told me about Ryan, but keep going. Alright, what are we gonna say? What are we gonna say?
My
Stop
father.
talking. Father.
He was everything. Everything I ever wanted to be.
Yeah.
He showed me what it is to be a lord. He was always honourable. I never knew a better man. And I am. I love you, Father.
One love, one love, one love. Little girl.
You served this family well, though I was not there to see.
He would have been proud.
Yeah, I don't know if
We
you saved
honor
her
Lord
life,
Gregor
but-
Forrester, my husband, my love,
I love you.
and our Lord Ethan.
Oh, Lord.
My sweet little boy.
Sweet, sweet boy.
But now is time to say goodbye. Father and son are returned to the earth, to the ice. And from their sacrifice, new life begins.
New life.
Iron from ice.
Iron from
ice.
ice.
That's what you say. Iron from ice. Iron from ice. We walking. Oh. We gotta do our pops first. Come on here. That's how you show that real respect. Give us a song. Give us that song. Three, two, one.
From ice we Forsters born, to ice we all return. Father, brother, I've sworn to guard this rest you've earned. I'd bare my neck to wail in pain and swim the shivering sea. Paint slavers play in crimson rains to bring Ethan back to me. His final words, faced with the sword, chilled Ramsay to the bone. You will not have her, I am Lord, and I protect my own. Fight on, Ethan the brave. Old gods bear steel with you.
come on. Load up. Oh my god, it's gonna take forever, isn't it? But how y'all guys doing though? How y'all guys doing? But doing good.
What's going on?
Roderick, you have to do something. Lord Whitehill's son has arrived.
Oh boy.
Griff Whitehill needs to torment us. Nothing worse than a fourthborn with something to prove.
It was bad enough when it was just the soldiers.
We can't live with them under our roof.
Form up and follow my lead. You'll be taking your vows. You too, Tuttle.
Time to start proving you're a brother.
Alright, I got you, fam.
Oh, the things we do for family. I wonder sometimes if it's worth it. All the sacrifices. Enjoy the wedding.
How much further to Marine?
A few days.
If the Lost Legion doesn't catch up to us first.
No. I overheard a couple of men whispering about the Lannister Guard. They're questioning people. Is there anything else we need to be worried about?
What was that?
Oh snap. Oh wow. Is that true? Forge. Well, crap, we shouldn't did that. Dang it. Why we do that then? Alright. Alright, maybe more in the majority than the minority.
From eyes from...
Okay. We don't need to hear that again. How y'all doing though, fam? Bams to Zams? I say that. I don't need to say that. Something else that says that. I need to get my own shit together. Okay, play. Icarius. The homegirl said that.
Previously on Game of Thrones.
Previously on Game of Thrones.
To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls. You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure Ironwood from House Forrester.
Of course.
Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance. And it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you. And your house.
Father, I'm going to kill you. Is that so?
I'm glad I found you, my boy. It's been far too long.
Who the fuck is he?
My uncle.
My uncle.
Roderick? Roderick, by the gods, it is you!
Yeah,
sir?
By the gods.
Fetch the Maester, hurry!
Fetch the Maester!
We asked you to fetch the Maester, we didn't ask. Tell someone.
Fuck you! You kill me, and the Lost Legion won't stop until you and your friend are dead.
That's why I didn't kill you. Just broke your knee.
She's been gone a while.
She'll come back.
If they catch her,
they'll kill her. They won't catch her.
She's costing us time. It's just that we need to get to Marine. Every day we lose here is a day that Talia or Ryan could be hurt, or worse. You must return home safely, Asher, and, well, you have a history of putting your faith in women who may not deserve it.
She's my friend, Uncle. She's been at my side for a long time.
Yeah,
Was it them? The Lost Legion?
Aye. Too many for us to take. I counted about 24, maybe more, as well as horses. About half a mile down the canyon, and coming fast. Had to run my arse off to avoid getting caught. It's nearly empty. You two care if I finish it off?
It might be a while before we find more water.
I'm dying, though.
Nah. Drink up.
Thanks.
Right. We need to get moving.
The Lost Legion. We're 100 miles from Yunkai. When are they going to give up?
You really should have killed Tazal when you had the chance. Men like that don't forgive. You cut off his hand. Not the kind of thing a person forgets about another person.
Clearly I should have. What a prick.
Yeah. And now he and 30 of his friends are nearly up our arse.
Lovely, Beskha.
It's only a matter of time before they overtake us. Ah, bugger a harpy.
Can we double back?
Not without meeting dear old Tazal. We're well and truly fucked this time, Asher.
During severe winters, when the Skahazadan floods, it carves out great underground rivers in the sandstone.
And?
And when those waters recede, those rivers become caves. And those caves might hide us. I mean, we're trapped for the moment, but all I'm saying is we needn't die here. Just standing our ground.
Let's spread out and look for cover.
If he's right about this, I may actually stab him.
Oh, bro, what is wrong with y'all kids? They be posting some weird stuff right there. No. I ain't with that.
What do you think? Could we climb out of here?
Pretty steep, Asher.
And we'd be totally exposed if your friends arrived before we reached the top.
You found anything?
Not yet. What's on your mind?
How do you know all that? About the floods and the caves?
I read all about Essos on the voyage over. Histories of Marine, histories of Slaver's Bay. I just hope it pays off.
We all need to pull together if we're going to get out of this and onto Marine. I can't have you and Beskha scrapping.
So much riding on this. Talia, Ryan, your mother. You and I are supposed to return to Westeros with a sellsword army, and I haven't the faintest idea how we're going to pull it off. So, if I seem a bit moody, that's why.
You see, Beskha came back. She risked her life out there, for us. You trust her now?
This may sound harsh, but Beskha's immaterial. I have to put you first. You are all that matters to me, Asher.
Beskha matters to me. Let me know if you find anything.
Yeah, buddy. You respect that. That's it? Oh, what's the dead man over here? Oh, talk to you.
Hey, Beskha. Anything else about these bastards hunting us?
Well, obviously they hate you.
Thanks. I figured that out on my own.
You've heard the rumor, right? They carve their faces up as an initiation. Flay the skin right off. Looks like they're inside out. That's why they wear those helmets.
No. That's a load of horse shit.
Chill.
Look, Malcolm's all right. I promise. He practically raised me. You know my father and I didn't get along.
Well, He's an odd one. And he doesn't appear to like me much.
He has a lot of things on his mind.
The right things, I hope.
Yeah, the right things.
I meant to say, thank you. I realise this isn't your fight. And Marine is the last place you'd want to go.
God, Sasha. Don't go soft on me. Together till we're dead.
Wesker, if you see anything...
I see something. There's a corpse right here.
Well, we can't stay here.
Shut up. I see a
Looks
corpse.
like we're not alone.
Yep.
No obvious wounds. Maybe he died of thirst. Listen. That's water. I hear water.
Yeah.
From underground. There might be a cave nearby.
Look at this. Gold.
Fat lot of good it did him.
No, get the gold.
He's not gonna need that.
No, he's not.
Asher, the Lost Legion will be here at any moment.
This is Essos. There's always time for gold.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, crap.
It's them.
Oh,
Monte
God.
Fredo! Che si rizzi!
Shit!
Come on!
Go, go! They're behind us. Damn it!
Sasha! Find us another way out of here.
Got it!
Right. Wait, why'd you do that? Why'd you do that?
What in seven hells is that completely burnt? Maybe someone made camp in here and cooked it. There's a light!
Go! See if there's a way through.
We'll hold them off!
Tooth. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Oh, my goodness.
Mister? How come?
Oh, no. Drag. Oh, no. Dragging that down. Oh, crap. I'm out. I'm out. Back up.
Get fucking Lost Legion! We've got a bigger problem! Ponte Ocenas! Ponte Ocenas! Passa Andrises! Citi Vili Pilati! This is Pakotoska Rapatas!
That's gotta be Desiree Dragon.
fought wars with worse than this.
Hurry! The beast is coming around!
Alright, come on.
Master! From my hand!
I got you, Finn.
Hurry, Asher! Nearly on you!
I just helped out a girl. Left my unk behind though. That's crazy. I started tripping. Good old Yeah, come on, boys. Let's
Listen
go.
up, you sorry lot. Gather round. We're handing out assignments today.
I just like assignments.
Garrett. We'll be men of the watch before nightfall. Right. Sorry. No hard feelings over that business with Finn, yeah? I appreciate you not ratting me out over the knife.
No problem.
It's nice to know there's at least one brother I can trust. Finn
Stop
might have
stealing
killed me
stuff.
otherwise.
I wouldn't be much of a friend if I did.
I wasn't much of a friend for dropping you into the mess in the first place. Sorry about that. It won't happen again.
Well, aren't you two sons of whores looking thick as thieves? Having a good laugh over nicking my knife, eh, Garrett? Men like you turn traitor for nothing. It's in your blood. Next, you'll be killing men of the watch for a loaf of bread.
Finn, stop being such a bloody fool.
When a man takes my gear, it'll be my fist that'll rip their heart from their gullets. You'll always be an asshole, Garrett. You're just a fucking craven.
Oh, would you let it go? I've had enough of your shit, Finn.
Fuck off, Garrett.
Finn, leave him alone. It wasn't Garrett's fault. If you're gonna hate someone, hate me.
With pleasure.
Now, it doesn't matter what the world once called you. After today, you're all brothers. Could even be that the man standing next to you saves your life one day. Or maybe you'll save his. Let's find out then, shall we? Casper to the builders. Finn to the rangers. Lobor to the stewards. Hugh to the rangers. Cotter to the builders.
Good.
And finally, Garrett to the rangers. That's it. May all the gods preserve you.
Well, there we are. I'll be patching up the wall, and you'll be defending it.
Should you northern boys want your gods to give a blessing to this union, there's a weirwood tree beyond the wall. Now form up and follow my lead.
Alright, we got you. Got your buddies. Got you. Yo, can I please have some gloves, my mans? I don't got gloves. It's crazy.
Garrett,
Oh, yeah,
it's good to hear you'll be a ranger.
Oh, no, I do got him. That's cool.
Thank you.
I know you wanted this.
Yes, I did.
Ready to say my vows.
Yes, I am.
I didn't have many friends when I first arrived at Castle Black. Grin and Pip, they'd as sooner see me bloodied in the yard than offer a hand. Now, I'd die for either of them. Our brothers are all we have.
Finn. Shows you what kind of ripe fools are running this place. I can't believe they made you a ranger. You're not fit for the job. Any balls between your legs.
Like it or not, we're brothers now. Means we're gonna have to get along.
Don't count on it. You wouldn't even be here if you didn't have Snow leading you by the hand the whole way.
I'd keep an eye out for you if you weren't such an arse about everything.
You don't give a shit about me. No one around here gives a shit about me. They wouldn't even care if I... You know how many rangers are never heard from again in these parts? And I'm about to become one myself. All alone out here. Wildlings everywhere. Or wolves. Or gods. Giant wolves.
Finn, don't worry. You were born to kill wildlings. That jab you gave me the other day, it fucking hurt.
Yeah, it did.
I suppose you're right.
You want a different assignment? Because I hear they need someone to clean the shithouse.
See, that's why I got so fucking mad at you, Garrett. You're the closest thing I have to a friend.
Look at Jon Snow smiling in the back like, that's right. Make some friends.
You handled that well, Garrett. They say the old gods watch us through the weirwoods. More than watch us. They know us. The gods are not forgiving. We brothers have to be.
Yep. Makes sense. Makes sense.
We're here. After this, there's no going back.
I know.
Now go. Take your vows.
Alright, I will. You don't gotta rip my meat, man. I take my
In the eyes of the old gods, the Night's Watch offers you a place beside us. Now say the words for all to hear and embrace us as your own.
Alright. Got you, fam. Bam, Shazams. Oh, okay, I keep seeing it. Alright, let's go. Yo, we got gloves on now, man. Mans, we ready to get it. There we go.
Hear my words, and bear witness to my vow. Night gathers, and now my watch begins. It shall not end until my death.
I'm sorry.
I shall take no wife, hold no lands, father no children. I shall wear no crowns, and win no glory. I shall live and die at my post. I am the sword of the darkness.
When they start instinct, they too slow.
I am the watcher on the walls. I am the shield that guards the realms of men. I pledge my life and honor to the Night's Watch for this night and all the nights to come.
It's official. We in it.
You knelt as boys. Rise now as men of the Night's Watch.
Oh crap, we in it now. God dang it, we in it. Ain't no going back in there.
Welcome to your new family, Garrett.
How's this 3? I thought people was...
We're men of the watch now. Means we get to piss off the wall whenever we want.
Didn't know you needed an excuse to play with yourself, Finn.
Oh.
Garrett, you've got a visitor. Over there.
Well, who is it?
Do I look like your fucking squire?
Oh, it's the homie.
Jon Snow's right about Mance Rayder. We're going to need all the weapons we can make. Sir Royland used to make me sharpen all the blades at Ironrath.
Alright, let's talk to you.
Don't forget the practice swords.
Uncle Duncan!
Yep.
Garrett! It's good to see you. They told me you were at the Weirwood tree. Wasn't sure you'd be back in time. I'm glad I caught you.
I've missed you, Uncle. I never expected to see you here.
I've business with the Night's Watch. A delivery of ironwood shields, to keep you all out of harm's way. That settles it, then?
Aye, the delivery looks in order.
Oh, the gods do grant miracles. You look well, nephew.
Thank you.
I'm told you're a ranger now.
Yeah, I am.
That's good.
Yeah.
Uncle?
Things aren't going well at Ironrath, Garrett.
I know. I heard the news about Ethan.
I wasn't there when it happened. Small mercy, I suppose, not having to see our lord struck down with such barbarity. But House Forrester is nothing if not resilient. Our house has survived for centuries.
Yes.
Turned back countless threats.
Let me help, Uncle. I can't just sit here at the wall while our enemies are circling Ironrath.
That's why I'm really here.
Cool, cool.
Do you recall Lord Forrester's last words to you?
Yes.
Just before he died, Gregor's final command, spoken to you in confidence.
It was a secret he only wanted you to hear.
He told you the North Grove must never be lost.
Do you know something?
I've been reading his journals, scouring the legends for any clue what Lord Forrester knew.
Yeah,
I think I found the answer.
Oh.
He describes a fortification, a protected citadel of sorts, hidden from the world. One filled with great power. It was scattered among his notes. Almost an obsession. A vital secret he protected at all costs.
And you think it's north of the wall?
His notes suggest as much. And you must find it, Garrett. The search won't be easy. But you're a Tuttle. Our Lord knew you wouldn't fail him. As do I.
It can't be too hard to get north of the wall. I'm sure there's a way.
As a ranger, that shouldn't be a problem.
How am I supposed to find it?
Yeah, man.
The first chance you get to head north, take it.
And then?
You leave the Night's Watch behind, and strike out on your own. This is no small request I make. I know that. But there's no other choice.
Uncle, that's desertion. The Night's Watch execute men who desert.
I know. I wouldn't ask this of you if there was another way. This will help guide you. I found it hidden in Lord Forrester's strongbox.
Get me killed. What is wrong with my uncle? What is wrong with you?
What is that?
Oh,
A page from our...
Hold on. Let me do something real quick. Okay, there we go. Are you kidding me right now? Yo, why is it not working? Bro. What you mean? That's it. Come on, bro. Don't do that to me, bro. Don't do that to me. That's dumb.
Our Lord's journal. The one he tore out and kept separate. Why? I don't know.
It's a map.
It's a map.
To the North Grove.
Aye.
I used to be frightened of weirwood trees. But before I was a man grown, I swear, I actually could hear them whispering sometimes. You said it was a citadel of some kind. Could this be it? No. No, it couldn't be that easy. It's hidden here somewhere. Bloody ice dragon. Gods be good. Now that I would love to see. This looks familiar.
What is it, Garrett?
Talia gave me this. Before I left.
Oh. Wait. Lord Forrester gave Ethan a similar one as well. Roderick too. I wonder...
This is the key?
A mammoth? This map's only missing grumpkins and snarks. This can't be real, Uncle.
Can't be.
Hear the werewoods whisper. Look. There's a clasp.
It must open.
I had no idea this was inside. Another werewood.
But why?
Maybe it's a key to solving the map.
Yeah. God dang it, rotate one more time. Goodness gracious, bro.
A perfect fit.
Yep.
Maybe it's telling us where to look on the map.
Oh, right there. That's easy. Right. It's not it? Alright. Yup, I knew it.
Oh. It's the whole map that has to turn.
Aye.
The werewood's mouth. Uncle. Whatever this place is, the North Grove must be near.
There's only one way to find out. Here. Take this map. Everything we hold dear may well depend on your success. It's a lot to put on your shoulders. The lives of a whole house.
Well, I'll try, Uncle. It's no small task. I'm still just a squire.
I know what I'm asking of you. But I know you're up to the challenge. God's watch over you. You're the son I never had.
Let's go, Garrett.
Ooh. Uncle asking us to do a lot.
I don't know. Probably like little shards or something.
Wait, so, like a weapon?
Well, your piss is like any other liquid, I reckon.
Yeah, mine's mostly ale. Well, that was rather mysterious. A stranger arrives and you're chatting him up.
Someone said it was your uncle looking for you. What did he want?
Looked like you two had a lot to talk about.
Must have been important to come to Castle Black.
It's Castellan to House Forrester. They sell ironwood to the builders.
So you were just talking about lumber all that time?
It looked like he gave you something.
It was nothing. Let's go and celebrate.
Already keeping secrets from your brothers, eh?
Garrett's right. The wall's gonna melt before we get up there. Come on.
My man said already keeping secrets from your brothers. It's like y'all don't got secrets from me. Little sad little chumps. Keep secrets from me, bitch.
There are so many guests already arriving. And have you seen the wedding decorations they put up in the gardens? So beautiful. You know, we're as lucky as she is. Marjorie was but a lady when we were sent to serve at Highgarden. But in just a few days' time, we'll be attending to a queen at a royal feast. Where we're standing, we'll be able to see everyone. And everyone will be able to see us.
I'm sure it will be a wedding for the ages, Sarah.
I've been meaning to say what I told you about my family. It means a lot to be able to share that with someone. Someone I can trust.
If handmaidens don't help each other in King's Landing, nobody will.
Thank you, Mira. And you know I'll always help you too. Hold on, look.
You better.
There he is.
Lord Morgrin?
No, next to him. Lord Tarwick. I don't want to be a handmaiden forever. And this wedding may be the best chance of meeting a husband I'll ever have. I have to go talk to him. Marjorie won't notice it for a few minutes longer. Could you make an excuse for me? Please. I'm not asking for much.
Go on then. It'll be fine. The wedding's still days away.
Thank you, Mira. I knew I could count on you.
Yep, right. Let me go to him.
What are you doing here?
I know I shouldn't be here, but we have to talk. I didn't know when I would see you next.
Look.
Alright, hold on. Let me read this. Ah, crap. Alright guys, I'm back. I'm still here.
That night, I don't know what might have happened if you hadn't helped me.
I could say the same to you, Lady Mira. But I came here to warn you. I was down in Fleabottom last night when I overheard a couple of Lannister guards talking about... Shh! They already know he's missing. Probably dead. They're questioning people. Searching for his body. It's not safe. For either of us.
They don't have any proof he's dead, do they?
They found blood on the garden stones. By the fountain. But they can't know it's his. No one will know what you did. What? What is it? If we're gonna survive this, there can't be any details we've overlooked.
What if they find his knife? I threw it away, and there was blood on it.
Oh no. You do not want to get caught looking for it. Just don't get in any more trouble. And I'll watch your back. We're in this together now.
You saved my life. I don't even know your name.
It's Tom.
Thank you, Tom.
Don't thank me yet, Lady Mira. There's still a knife out there covered with a dead man's blood. And I don't...
Mira?
My lady.
Really? A tryst in the bushes with that Cole boy? Not to say it's wrong, but with all the lords and knights in King's Landing, you just don't want to spoil your chances of a good marriage.
Oh, thank the gods you came along, Sarah. That boy. He fancies me. He'll find any excuse to talk. I just don't have the heart to drive him off.
So you misled him? I wouldn't waste the time. Come on. Marjorie expects us at the throne room. We don't want to be late.
You can tell me all about this Lord Tarwick on the way.
Well, first of all, his name's Garibald, and he has this really funny accent. He told me the cleverest story about this festival they have where they celebrate.
I like cleverness stuff, so, you know, all about that.
And I've given the musicians a list of songs to play for Joffrey at the feast. I assume you have no problems with the Rains of Castamere?
I trust you've chosen all the standards. But just to be sure, I'll draw up a list of wedding ballads we favor in Highgarden.
Your Grace, my lady.
Which reminds me, Joffrey will require his Kingsguard close at hand during the feast. I'm afraid we'll have no room for your handmaidens.
But we...
What was that? Do you object? Is that what I heard? If you're going to speak out of turn, girl, you should finish what you start.
Sarah's simply in awe of your presence, Your Grace. We're happy to spend the feast wherever it pleases you.
Your happiness is not my concern. I asked your handmaiden here at the Iron Throne whom she would serve if forced to choose between yourself and the king. She chose you. Yet now she puts the king first. I'm surprised you'd let such swings of loyalty go unchecked. In any case, it's settled. The Kingsguard will stay with Joffrey. Your handmaidens will sit elsewhere.
Of course, Your Grace. Anything for my beloved Joffrey.
Lady Marjorie, we may not see eye to eye on everything, but I hope you will at least agree with me that our handmaidens should know their place. And that place is not with my brother, Tyrion.
What did she mean by that? You and Tyrion? What you do reflects on me. If something's going on, I need to know about it. You can't even bring yourself to tell me.
Wait,
I'm surprised at you. Sarah, what do you know of this?
God dang it.
Mira would never go against your wishes, my lady.
I don't care what your intentions were, Mira. You went to a Lannister behind my back. I've only ever tried to help you. Why are you making trouble for me?
Oh, well, you know...
My family needs me. We're losing everything. I have to do whatever I can to help them.
I'm not blind to your pain, Mira. But your problems are not the only ones in the world. Right now, I need you both to be my handmaidens, and that's all I need you to be. Let there be no mistake. If I hear of you speaking so much as a word to Tyrion Lannister again, you can go home to your family.
I promise I won't speak to him again. Please don't send me home.
This can't happen again.
Roderick, it's the Whitehills. They're assembling in the courtyard. They've woken the house. You can't let this go on. They want to see us cower. In our own house.
Don't worry, Tali. I'll deal with them.
Hurry. I'll check on Mother.
Hey, I need to calm that down. I'll be a bit too loud right now. Calm it down.
What is this?
It's a parade of dead men, if I have my way.
Man, what are you doing? You need to chill with that one. Chill with that one.
What is the meaning of this?
Yeah.
I demand to know.
Really, bro?
Those are strong words. For a cripple who can't carry a sword?
All of you, show your respect to Griff Whitehill, fourth-born son of Lord Lud Whitehill and commander of this garrison.
Cocky Roderick, we used to call you. Swinging your prick round, lording it over my family. Now look at you. Hey? Roderick the Ruined. I hardly recognize you. But the name fits, don't it? Pathetic.
I've had enough of this, Griff. What are you trying to prove here?
I had to get your attention, didn't I? Always so busy beating your own chest, Roderick. I don't think he gets it.
No, my lord. I don't think he does.
Your brother Ethan didn't get it either.
You bite your tongue.
I am in charge now! And the first thing you need to know is that if I am not happy, no one is happy. So my men are taking over your Great Hall. That's where we'll quarter from now on.
What? You can't.
You'll have to go through me.
I won't have my men sleeping out in your barn in shit and filth. Maybe that's how foresters live, but not us.
I don't care if you're happy or not. You'll quarter where I tell you.
I wasn't fucking asking, Roderick. And what's more, you will treat my men right. I've heard what you've done, and if they're eating wormy bread, then your people better be eating shit off the ground. I'm not here to keep them in line. I'm here to keep you in line. You think you're being clever?
Your men aren't fucking guests. They'll get what I give them and be thankful for it.
Watch yourself, Roderick.
This is against the King's law. You've no right to make such demands.
I have every right. We're here under the orders of Roose Bolton, Warden of the North. So I will be in your halls. I will be in your courtyard. I will sit on your fucking council and be in your bedchambers if I bloody well please.
You can't do this, little bastard. You can't just do whatever...
We'll do what we were sent here to do.
You're here to keep watch on your soldiers. That's all. Don't act as if you're something more.
You aren't listening, Roderick. And that's a dangerous fucking habit for a cripple. Now, me and my men will take our place in your hall. Unless you think you and your army can stop me. No, you know better than that. You know where we'll be.
This is outrageous.
Roderick, you can't let them do this.
You can't go in there.
We can and we will. Unless you want this all to end right now. Eh? I'm the only lord here. Come on.
Wow. God dang it. God dang it.
Griff Whitehill. That's not those fourth-born. Parading in here like a conquering fucking hero.
It was bad enough when it was just the soldiers.
We can't live with them under our roof, soiling our house.
I know you tried to stop them, my lord. But we can only take this occupation for so long. Our people will break. And the way Griff Whitehill came in, that's clearly what he wants.
Whether he rides out on horseback, or ends up in the ground, Griff Whitehill won't be here long. I'll see to it.
Very good, my lord. But Griff Whitehill isn't the beginning of our troubles, or the end of them. We need to look at all the pieces. Whitehill men aren't just in our house. They've raided our lands, burnt farms, and cut down our trees. All the way from here to High Point.
How do we kill a snake, then? By smashing its head.
Griff isn't the head. It's his father.
Perhaps. But Griff is here. We have access to him.
And they have Ryan.
Yeah, they do.
He carved these soldiers himself. I don't care what Gwyn Whitehill may have told you at the funeral. Who knows what horrors they're putting him through, held prisoner at High Point. You can't forsake his safety.
But we have to do something. My lord, at least give us a target to aim for.
We get Ryan out and bring him home. Once he's safe, you can face the Whitehills head on.
And what of Griff and his men? But we can only take this occupation for so long.
Speak true. Would you just let Ryan die?
No, my lord.
Roderick is right. We are nothing if we leave Ryan behind.
Then it's decided. We're bringing Ryan back.
We still don't have the men to hold our own home, let alone storm High Point. We lost most of our men with Gregor at the Twins.
Thankfully, Roderick secured an alliance with the Glenmores.
But those forces mean nothing until after the marriage.
That means we have to count on Asher and Mira.
How?
Asher means to sail home from Essos with a company of hardened sellswords. But they're not bannermen. We'll need to pay them for it. Which is why Mira's part to play is just as crucial. She can get us the coin we need in King's Landing.
You don't imagine we have the luxury of waiting for them? Asher and Mira are a long way from here.
I have faith in my children.
I don't think Lord Whitehill will kindly stand by while we pull ourselves together.
Our very lives and the future of House Forrester are at stake. We have to let them try. It's the only way.
Then we hold fast.
Yeah.
The Whitehills aren't ready for war.
It won't be long before you're able to take action yourself.
Well, one way or another there's a fight brewing, so I've much to prepare, and men to train.
My lord?
My lord, there may be something we can do now. A voice from High Point, Gwyn Whitehill.
I spoke with her at the funeral.
As did I. And she's willing to meet. Away from her father's guards. I may not be your sentinel. But please consider this. It would be wise to hear what she has to say. I understand your hesitation.
Arrange a meeting. What she has to say may prove useful.
I believe she can be trusted. But best use caution nonetheless.
Yeah.
Of course.
And I'll make sure no one else knows. For now at least.
Good.
Handle things right with Gwyn. And she may even help us in High Point. When the time comes.
When the time comes.
I want the dove pie served with a spoon of lemon cream. We'll have to let the kitchens know. And these flowers. They're just all wrong in the Crown lands. Mira, are you listening to me?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Lady Marjorie, good tidings to you today.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion.
And you, Lady Mira. A word in private, if I may.
Nah, I can't do that, bruh.
I'll return her shortly.
Who would I be to deny Lord Tyrion?
Very soon you'll be the queen. And if you're anything like the current one, you'll deny me all you like.
Please excuse me for a moment, my lady.
I promise I won't keep you long.
I just lied to her face. I'm gonna get sent
I don't
home.
think Lady Marjorie likes me.
I'm gonna get sent home.
Although after tonight, I suspect I won't be her least favorite Lannister anymore.
What did you want, my lord?
There's much unpleasant business to be done today. But I bring you a bit of good news. I've arranged for the Crown to purchase Forrester Ironwood.
Ooh.
A royal decree sits on my desk now. And I'll have my squire Podrick see to it at the first opportunity. You'll bring prosperity to your family. They're lucky to have you.
You honor me, Lord Tyrion. Only you could make such a strong gesture to House Forrester. My lord, do I still owe you a favor?
As handmaiden to the new queen, you will undoubtedly prove useful. I'm sure I'll think of something. Enjoy the festivities.
Goodbye, Lord Tyrion.
Yeah, I just lied to her face.
Today of all days. You know I didn't want you talking to him.
Yeah, I know.
You're playing a dangerous game, Mira.
I know. I love playing games.
Sarah will help me with my gown and hair. I'll deal with you after the wedding.
That's okay. I do what I do. I do what I do.
Come with me, Sarah.
Bye-bye. I do what I do. It's so funny. Messing up her life. There you go, sharp.
Garrett! Easy now.
Sorry. I was just keeping at the ready.
That's good. Don't lose that.
I try not to.
I understand your uncle paid you a visit.
Yeah.
What did he want?
No, I'm not.
Not many
telling
people pass through here. What brought him this far?
He was just delivering Ironwood shields for the Night's Watch.
Good. Our stocks are running low. I know it couldn't be easy seeing him, but you have to leave all that behind. Especially now that you're a ranger.
Aye.
I know you had told me you could stand with these men, but not every brother's a friend, if it came to it. And you were in trouble north of the wall. Any of them you'd trust by your side. You know these men. Who do you want watching your back?
Well, I know I can count on you, John.
I'm flattered. But our paths may not always cross. You'll need allies beside you.
Errol Holt of White Harbour, Corliss Wells from Stony Sept. And finally, we've got more spawn of nobility joining us.
No.
Britt Warwick of House Whitehill.
It can't be.
House Whitehill.
Make sure you're not bringing
This
any
one's with the Boltons.
There'll be a hot meal in the mess hall. After that, we'll be sorting out gear at the armory.
Garrett.
There'll be practice swords to
Garrett,
start.
what's the matter?
Don't want anyone
You know him?
licking their balls. Come on, get moving.
Garrett. Who is he?
That man murdered my family.
What?
Snow! See these new recruits to the Maester?
Don't do something you'll regret.
Try not to.
If it isn't the fucking pig farmer. I'm here 'cause of you. Got sent to the war for that little party I did with your family. Don't think it's over.
Oh, I know it's not over.
Best watch your back.
What are you waiting for, recruit? Personal invitation from the king?
Welcome to the wall, brother.
Looking forward to it.
That's enough. I said move.
I'll be seeing you, farm boy.
Yeah, I'll be seeing you too. I will be seeing you too. Don't even worry about me. Oh, can we just get this wedding over with, bro? I'm sick and tired of going back to
This
the over
isn't
and over.
fair. We were supposed to be up there. I'll never see another wedding like this. I don't know what you did with Tyrion Lannister that made Cersei want to punish you, but it never should have affected me like this.
You just don't get it, Sarah. I've been fighting for my family's lives here. And what Tyrion Lannister did for me, it may have saved them. Whether you have a seat at the wedding just isn't as important.
I see.
Yep.
Well, I hope it was worth it, because you don't know how furious Marjorie is at you.
I know. No, she
When
did.
I was getting her dressed for the wedding, she was talking about who she could replace you with. I probably shouldn't have even told you, but I suppose you have a right to know.
Tell me who it is.
Why? What are you going to do to her?
Sarah?
It doesn't matter. It was just names. This is about you. It's funny how things change, isn't it?
Yeah.
I seem to remember, not too long ago, I was asking for your help with Marjorie. And now here we are, with you on the outside needing my help. So, go on. Ask me for it. Unless you want Marjorie to make you leave King's Landing.
I'm not going to beg you.
Nope.
I can handle Marjorie on my own.
You're wrong, Mira. We need each other. But if you don't feel the same by this point... Fine.
I don't need your help. I ain't going nowhere.
Look, the pie! Oh no! They're already serving the pie.
Oi!
We're missing everything.
I know you. You were in the gardens the other night with Damien.
I wasn't.
Before he disappeared. I have a few questions to ask you. What were you doing there with him?
Mira?
Don't think I don't know it was you. I don't forget a face.
You've made a mistake.
Seven hells. You there, girl. I need a towel or a wet cloth, something.
Lord Morgren.
You'll need to find someone else. I'm not finished
Are you
with her.
sick, man? You think I have time to bother with handmaidens? Release her, or I'll have Queen Cersei find you another job. Well, I just ruined a perfectly good shirt to come to your rescue. No need to explain what that was all about. We all have our own mischief to hide.
That was kind of you. I do appreciate it.
Well, I didn't do it merely for your benefit.
Then, why?
Perhaps I recognize a kindred spirit. It's not every little handmaiden who can steal an ironwood decree with the crown right out from under my nose. Consider me impressed. My partners, I am afraid to say, felt rather differently about it.
So what does that make you, if a little handmaiden could steal your very important deal?
Aren't you the tart one? I'm a man who knows when to recognize a fixed game. The question is, can you? Do you even understand why Tyrion gave you the Ironwood deal? Because it wasn't out of the kindness of his heart.
I'm no fool. He wants something from me. Access to Marjorie. Or perhaps he just knew he could get the cheapest ironwood from me.
Very observant.
Yep.
You are no mere handmaiden.
No, I'm not.
I remember what it was like to be new to this game. You feel like you're drowning, don't you? There's no one you can really trust. What you need more than anything is an ally. I could be that for you, Lady Mira. Is that something you'd be interested in?
And what exactly are the terms of this offer? What do you get out of it?
A smart question. So, let me be blunt. Circumstances have put us at odds. But What if we were to work together? Control the price of ironwood together? We could get very, very rich together. Or should I go back to Lord Whitehill, who has proven to be very interested in it?
Take him! Take him!
What happened? Joffrey's dead!
I'm afraid it just became a very bad time to be linked to Tyrion Lannister. Tell me that you got that Ironwood decree from him before the wedding.
Oh no. He said it was waiting for me on his desk.
What a shame. Such potential. I'm afraid any chance of our alliance has become quite impossible. You understand, Lady Mira?
I can get it. I'll get it back from his chamber.
That would not be an easy task, especially now. But if it were to disappear, perhaps we could talk again.
Oh man, we can get that though. We can get that though, boys. We can get that.
You have a good head for business, Lady Mira. It'd be terribly disappointing to see it on the end of a pike.
Girl, I ain't running that fast. You're so terrible. Oh.
It's locked. You're not getting in this way.
Tom!
What in seven hells do you think you're doing up here? What are you thinking? You've got to leave. Now.
Tom, I'm in trouble. There's something inside I need to get. If I don't, it's going to be a nightmare.
Damn it. Whatever trouble you're in could be trouble for me too.
So what do we do?
I have an idea. The terrace.
The what?
I could maybe climb across the roof and drop down onto the outside terrace. It's just... I don't know, Mira. Is whatever's in there really worth risking my life for? It's not just kings who die stupidly round here.
Tom, I really need your help here. I can't do this alone. Just be careful.
Wait here. I'll be at the door before you know it.
Just what do you think you're doing here? You shouldn't be anywhere near this place. Don't you know the imp has murdered the king?
I'm sorry. I'm leaving right now.
Not so fast. I'm not going to ask you again. Oi! Whoever's in there, I command you to open this door at once, in the name of the king! You, don't move.
Tom, it's me, hurry!
Gods, that was close. I almost didn't make it back down here. Some tiles on the roof came loose. Almost lost my footing. And then the jump to the terrace.
Thank you, Tom. I could never have done this without you. I'm looking for a piece of paper. A royal decree.
Well, go on. That Lannister guard could be back with help any second. I'll keep watch outside the door.
Tom!
You can do this.
He said that it would be on his desk. Tyrion Strongbox. Oh, it must be in here.
I think the Lannister guard is back.
That was fast.
It's the other one.
Damn it! Hide! I'll find a way to distract them.
stuck.
I'm telling you, I heard someone in here.
Search the place. We'll find them. And after, now that we've got the imp's keys, we can have a little look inside his lockboxes, eh?
Aye.
Chill, chill, chill. I need to look in there, not y'all. Y'all just stay in your lanes. Stay in your lanes.
Help! Fire!
What the hell? Damn it! Come on!
Good job, Tom. Alright.
You did it. How?
I lit a tapestry on fire.
Thank you.
Did you find it?
Oh, I think it has to be in here. It has to be.
It's different.
Gods!
Should be.
Oh, I found it.
Finally. Let's go.
About that light.
If I catch the bastard who... I'll wring their bloody neck.
You ain't wringing nobody bloody neck. Shut up. Shut up.
We're not far now. Gwyn Whitehill may already be there. What is this? Our ironwood trees.
Oh.
It's the Whitehills. You see what they've done? This track was hundreds of years old. And they reduced it to nothing.
It's all gone. There's nothing but stumps.
The Whitehills need to answer for this. And Gwyn needs to answer for this. But we need to find out what she knows. She'll be over there. Be cautious, my lord. If she go around her father to help us, she must have some purpose.
She's taken a risk in meeting me. Let me hear what she has to say before I judge her reasons.
Of course. Just be wary.
I am.
You see what our family's done here?
I do. I can see clearly now.
Here. You might want this. You may have known each other since you were children, but this could be a trap.
Nah, it's not a trap, bro. I trust her.
Keep it. Go on. I'll stay with the horses.
Wait, I know. I changed my mind. I want it back. I want it back. Give me it back. Give me it back. God dang it! I didn't take it. I thought like maybe she'll find it.
This is
and
old
she'll
Red
be like,
Rob's farm.
What? You don't trust me?
Used to play here
what?
when I was young.
Why? I thought
What's
it was
happened to
cool.
it?
So that's why I didn't take the knife. But I don't know. I might end up dying because I didn't take that knife. I ain't gonna die, but get hurt.
It's not enough to take our wood. They must defile our homes.
What? Oh, wait. Well. It's a lot of stuff to look at.
Damn Whitehills. Cutting down everything they see. Do they understand nothing about Ironwood?
Nope, they don't understand nothing about us. About the Ironwood.
Split beams, cracked wheels, shoddy workmanship. Clearly Whitehill.
Clearly. Good old Will.
This well. I remember hiding down there, playing monsters and maidens with little Naaman and Megan.
Megan. Alright, well, let's go. Oh, what's this? Grimstone.
I can still smell the sawdust. Hear the whining of the grindstone. Such a part of my early years. So long ago.
Yep, so long ago. Hey, a freaking axe. Hey, let me ask you a question, girl.
find out here.
Hello, Gwyn.
Roderick, you saw my father's work over there, didn't you? There's no way to miss it.
No, it's not.
And he won't stop. He means to do that to every inch of your land.
Damn your father. He's laid waste to this land. My land.
I'll have my vengeance for this.
I brought you here so that you would see what's happening. So there's no need to make threats against my father. I come as a friend.
Do you?
Yes, I do. I wasn't sure you were even going to show. We're taking a risk, meeting like this. Unfortunately, it's the way it has to be.
Well, I came. So let us get to the business that brings us here.
Yes, we should get on with it. I think we can help each other. But first, I've heard news of Asher. That he plans to return to Ironrath. Why is he coming back? I loved him once. I longed for Asher to come back. But not like this.
If you must know, he's bringing us an army.
You may think that's going to help your family. But it will only lead to more killing. I want peace between our families. No more wars. No more bloodshed. Is that what you want too? I need to hear you say it, Roderick. Will you work with me to bring an end to this war?
Yes. Peace means my family will be safe. Of course that's what I want.
The years have blessed you with wisdom, Roderick. And it is good you have it. Because peace is the only hope your family has. My father is just waiting for an excuse to attack. Why do you think he sent my brother? So there will be trouble. My father will bring utter ruin on your house. Unless you let Griff feel like he's in control. I know you refuse to kiss my father's ring, but you would be wise to show more respect to Griff.
I'm not afraid of some petulant fourthborn.
You should be, because there's a very dangerous fourthborn in your house right now.
My lord, a band of riders approach from the north.
Seven Hills. My father's guards must be tracking me. If they catch us here, they'll kill you.
I'll face them if I must.
You should be smarter than that. Just listen. My father is planning to make a move against your family. I don't know all the details, but he's been sending a great deal of gold to someone in King's Landing. I fear for your family, Roderick. You may think you've nothing more to lose. He is ready to show you otherwise.
What the hell is your father planning?
I swear I don't know, but whatever it is, he knows all your weaknesses, all your plans.
What? How?
Because you have a traitor in your council. Someone who knows every detail of your circumstances. My father boasts of it, and I've heard some of the reports.
You must tell me. Who is it?
I don't know. We know you're planning to rescue Ryan. Even if it means abandoning your home to Griff.
What?
My father's guards are close. I need to know you'll do what I've asked. Promise me you'll submit to Griff. If you want peace between our families, it's the only way.
That all depends on how Griff carries himself.
You'll let my brother decide? Then clearly, you have given yourself over to slaughter. There's been enough killing. I hope you do your part.
My lord, those riders are nearly upon us. We have to go.
What I told you. Be careful what you do with it. And remember, I'll hear about it if you don't.
My lord?
Come along, Duncan.
Come along, Ducky Duck.
Mother.
Roderick. Look at what's become of our house. You were nowhere to be found, and they just... Oh, they are vile men. Where were you? We need you here. To hold this house together.
I've uncovered some troubling news.
What's wrong?
Lord Whitehill is plotting against us. I don't know his plans, but I fear them. And the only way he'll stop is if we submit to Griff's rule of our house.
What? Would you really give up control of our house? Griff is already a torment. How much worse could it get?
I have to keep the peace with Griff, even if that means letting him have his way at times.
The thought of it makes me ill.
I don't like it either.
Was this all? Did you learn anything more? You need to tell me. Enough with the mysteries, my son.
What I've told you is nothing compared to what else I've learned. There is a traitor in our house, on our council.
No. This can't be. And all our plans to save Ryan, to save this house.
All gone.
Roderick, who could have turned on us? Times have been hard, but I never thought this would happen. Not in our house.
I have to say, Maester Ortengrin worries me the most.
Perhaps. But what about Duncan?
Duncan?
He was furious when Ethan didn't choose him as Sentinel. He wouldn't even show his face when Ramsay Snow came here. When the bastard murdered my poor son. But it's hard to say without knowing where this news came from. It's bad enough having their soldiers in our house. But if you won't be open with me, then our problems run deeper.
Get in there. Go and get in there. You do what you're told.
He was standing over there.
Get down there.
Stay put and stay out of sight.
Get down off again. Get down there and die.
Hey, he's had enough. What do you want from me?
No, he was over there.
And Ramsay was
I'll
here.
play how I want.
You will bend the knee to your liege lord.
I must speak true. I haven't the balls to defy you, Lord Ramsay.
But it'd be so much more fun if you fought back.
Shut your mouths and stop this at once.
Oh, look here. It's the new lord. You're in luck. We're just getting to the best part. Little Lord Ethan's final breath. Unless you want to play the Lord of House Forrester instead.
You can't do this. You can't do this! Get out of our house! Right now!
We'll do as we please. Besides, we're not finished.
You must stop.
Oh, I know you've seen it before, but it gets better every time.
You want to play?
Yeah, we want to
Give
play.
me the knife.
No, that won't do. If you won't be Ethan, you'll just have to watch and see how it's done.
Oh, please, no!
Say hello to your father.
Oh, no!
He's down.
Oh, well done, well done. I'd say he died better than the real Ethan.
Better than the real.
And what about you, eh? You want to be next?
Men without honor are lower than dogs.
I'd be happy to dirty my blade with your blood.
You should have seen it.
Your brother, he acted like a true lord. Right up to the moment Bolton's bastard put that knife in his neck.
What?
This ends now. It's over.
Make his
that's
mother
it. No
watch.
more fucking about
Now we'll really have some fun.
Enough! Griff will deal with him. When he's done, he'll own this fucking house. And you'll regret what you've done here. Take your boy out of here while you still can.
Roderick! Roderick! Now is not the time.
Wendell, pack the extra rations. Duff, make sure the quivers are full and the torches are dry. Garrett.
What's happening?
We're heading north of the wall to deliver justice to brothers turned traitor. They're hiding in the woods at a place called Craster's Keep. I've been looking for volunteers. The cowards murdered Commander Mormon. We're going to kill every one of them.
I'll volunteer to go.
I thank you for that. I need every sword I can get. But Britt's going to. He took his vows in the sect. He's a brother now. I understand why you hate him. But bad blood could jeopardize this mission. Too many unknowns out there. I can't have my own men killing each other.
I'll go in his place. I'm a better fighter than Britt. You'll want my sword before his.
I don't doubt your skill. But I need every sword that's willing to go. Even someone like Britt. If you do come, I need to know there won't be any trouble. Even if he provokes you. Can I count on you? I need your word, Garrett. I'll be taking a chance.
I understand. You won't have any trouble from me.
I'll hold you to that. It's a hard road to Craster's. We leave tomorrow at first light. Now why don't you go talk to those two? They volunteered as well. Make sure they're ready. Duff, where are my arrows?
Well, what did Jon Snow say? I don't think he likes us much.
Definitely doesn't like you, Finn.
Haven't heard him singing your praises any.
He wants to see us work together. No more problems.
That's on you.
Point is, he doesn't want any problems with either of you on this Craster's mission.
Well, there's something you should know then. I, borrowed this from you.
What?
I just got curious. I wanted to know why your uncle was here.
He never ends with you.
Didn't mean no harm, honest. I just wanted a quick look. I wasn't stealing. Always planned on giving it back.
You can't keep doing that, Cotter. Next time, ask.
Well, I did try. And you just said your uncle was here about Ironwood. But I think it was something else. I noticed this part here.
North Grove? That's just some shit story for little kids. A rumour.
No, it's not.
Of course it is. I heard it's a witch's den where they turn children into giants. Garrett, you don't actually take it seriously, do you? It's a fairy tale. For idiots. Everyone knows that. Didn't think you were that gullible.
You're wrong, Finn. It's more than a rumour. Lord Forrester found the truth, it's real.
And this says it's somewhere in the north. On the other side of the wall.
And here I thought you might have some brains, Garrett. You two deserve each other. Have fun chasing your tails.
Good. Didn't need him anyway.
What do you mean?
Finn doesn't know about the mammoths, or White Walkers, or how to sneak past a giant.
What, and you do?
But you know, it's the things you hear about. The rumours is all. I wouldn't know myself. How could I?
Rumours my arse.
Yep.
You're hiding something, Cotter.
Yep.
I'm not. Just things I hear around Castle Blacksall. People talk, you know.
Not about the North Grove, they don't.
Yep.
You do? Probably heard you talking about it. Or maybe one of the recruits. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It was nothing.
Cotter, I know you're lying.
Yeah.
I covered for you. You owe me.
All right. All right. I've been on the other side of the wall, Garrett. You see, I live there. In the north. I'm part of the free folk. People round here call wildlings. I know it's crazy. I was with some other free folk. We were looking for weapons south of the wall. We got caught, so I passed myself off as a local, and well, they sentenced me here to Castle Black for stealing. I shouldn't be here. This isn't my place. I didn't know what else to do.
Are you putting me on, Cotter?
I wouldn't joke about that. They'd kill me if they found out. Are we still friends? I mean, I know it's a lot to take in, and I'd understand if you were angry.
Don't worry. Bloodthirsty wildling or not, we're still brothers.
That is good to hear. At least when Mance Rayder wants to boil you alive, you'll know someone in high places.
Cotter! What did I say? That shithouse you fixed is still leaking.
I'll be right there. I'm going back home, no matter what, Garrett. I've heard stories. Old tales of a secret forest within a forest. Your lord knew what he was talking about.
You know where the North Grove is?
No, but I'll help you find it. I'm deserting anyway, heading back home. I can guide you, keep you alive. Stick with me and I'll show you the way. Plenty of things out there want to kill you. Others want to eat you.
All right. Even if you are a bloodthirsty wildling.
I won't let you down.
Cotter! Now!
On the way! Please, don't tell anyone about me. The Watch would kill me if they found out.
I know. Yes, they would kill you. Yes, they would. They will end your life.
Marine still smells like shit, even outside the walls.
We'll find Croft here, somewhere.
You alright? Never better. Back under the Mad King, they used to say death by sword was a sweet kiss, but fire would fuck you hard.
Funny.
No, not very.
I'll go find Croft's tent.
Asher, I need you to tell me the truth. I've come a long way to bring you home. Back in that cave, you made a choice. You must have thought only one of us was going to survive.
Yeah.
Now, it's not a fair question to ask, but I need to know.
There was no time to think. Beskha was just closer.
You can lie to yourself, Asher, but don't lie to me. I know you too well. Look, I can't blame you if your feelings about me are conflicted. Or your feelings about going home. Your family exiled you to this place. But I swore an oath to your mother. Sailed halfway around the world to bring you back safe. And I'll be damned if some dragonfire or your foul decisions are going to stop me. Are we clear? I'm here to help you. To protect you.
I'm sorry, Malcolm. I did you wrong.
Well, it's good of you to say so. But words are wind, Asher. It's choices that define who you are.
Asher, I know where Croft is.
This Croft, how well do you know him?
Too well.
I thought you said you were friends.
Yeah, we are. We are. Great friends.
Asher fucking Forrester. Son of a poxy whore.
You have some balls walking into my tent after all these years with that mama's monkey grin on your face.
Well, that went well. Great friends indeed.
All right, maybe I deserve that.
That's not even a taste of what you deserve. You never understood consequences, Asher. One stupid mistake cost me an eye. But you never learn. You figured you'd steal from me and I'd just forgive you? Not a fucking chance! So how are you going to pay me back? Your eye? Your hand? Or how about your tongue?
Croft, no!
Be reasonable! I am reasonable! I'm letting him fucking choose!
My hair could use a trim. Take some off the top, would you?
Do not fucking test me!
Croft, I deserve your anger as much as Asher.
Don't worry, Beskha. You're next. Now choose, or I slice off your balls, Asher.
Hey,
A
hey,
man
hey!
betrays my trust. There's a price to be Let him paid. go!
Enough!
No more fucking about!
Fucking bastard! Take my eye, then! I don't need two to kill you.
Done. Oh, that was bloody beautiful. Fucking Asher. You were pale as a snow bear's ass.
Are you fucking joking? You bloody bastard.
This is why people steal your shit and take off in the night.
Come on, you arseholes. Have a drink. Joden, the Khaleesi's best wine.
Your friend has an interesting sense of humor.
So what in seven hells are you two doing here on the arse end of the earth, eh? You're a long way from, young guy.
We have a proposition for you.
We? You're hardly the usual rabble these two travel with.
He's Asher's family.
Your sword was always the quickest, Croft. I need you and your men to fight for me in Westeros.
We need your hellhounds. 100 good men.
Am I in a hobby's tip? Would I ever go back to Westeros? I've got it good right here. Her Grace pays good coin. I've got wine, women. I've got my own tent.
We can pay.
I always knew your pockets were lined with gold, and I will happily take it from you. But it's not up to me. The Second Sons are sworn to Daenerys Targaryen. I've laid my sword at her feet. For now.
Perhaps we could talk to her.
She's a little busy right now, commanding a fucking siege. Her enemies are nailing children up on posts for 100 miles, and a bloody dragon's gone missing.
But I know where to find her dragon.
Ha! Unfucking likely. You expect me to believe you just happened to have seen the one fucking dragon loose in the world?
Orange eyes, as big as my head. Scales all black.
That doesn't prove anything. Enough of this nonsense. We're done here, Asher. You two back in my life. Spinning your tales again. This is all I need. Go on then. Show me your fucking proof. And piss stains down your pants isn't gonna cut it. The last thing I'm about to do is bring her this stinking bastard. I can smell you from outside the tent. You crawl out of the desert and expect me to believe you've seen a dragon.
I've got proof, you old fuck. Tell me what this is, if not a bloody dragon tooth.
I wouldn't know a dragon tooth from a basilisk dick.
Croft, I've seen her dragon.
Oh, bugger me with a bloody spear. If you're lying about this...
Fair enough.
Come on, you son of a bitch. The beast's name is Drogon. She'll want to hear about him right away. And don't think you're going to charm her with that fucking Asher grin.
Maybe. I mean, you know. Doing it right at the night's watch.
Off about him. Aside from him being an oily thief, I mean. Like he's holding something back. Can't put my finger on it.
Cotter's not a bad sort. I trust him.
Even after he tried stealing your map? Do as you like. But if we're going out there tomorrow, in the middle of fucking nowhere, I'd want to know who I can trust.
Finn, get back on watch until your relief arrives.
They're late!
You think Mance Rayder is gonna wait for them?
Right! Asshole.
And Tuttle, you've got torches that have gone out. Keep them lit. Let the wildlings know we're still home.
Alright, I got you, fam, bam, 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 bam. Got you. Don't even worry about it. All these stuff I can lit. Oh, come on. Slip.
Yeah, this one's still good.
Yep, that one's still good. That one's not. There we go. What the heck? You like just went off.
That's ironwood for sure.
Ironwood from sure.
If anyone tries coming over the wall, well, those will stop them.
Those will stop. Oh. Okay.
This must hold up the lift. Probably fall apart if it wasn't frozen together. Solid ice. This won't be melting anytime soon.
Oh.
Pig farmer.
Oh.
A 300-mile walk, and you're still in my way. I figured we'd settle things on the way to Crasters, but this is even better. Jon Snow can't hold your hand now.
The wall's a dangerous place. People slip off all the time.
Still have some fighting spirit left in you, huh?
Yep, yes I do.
I did duty to my lord back on that bloody farm. And for doing a proper job of it, what'd I get? Banished to the fucking wall! I never did tell you about your father, did I? We bled him at first, like a pig. Seemed only fair he should feel what it's like. Near the end, he could barely breathe. Kept begging us to leave your sister alone, so I made sure he was still alive when she started screaming. It was the last thing your father ever heard. The more we sliced, the worse it got. Shrieking the whole time. Her crying out, "Garrett!
You're not worth it.
I didn't come here to chat, you fucking cunt!"
Whoa.
Too bad your father didn't fight like that. I'd still be alive. And I thought you were going to make this easy. Finally getting the hang of it, Tuttle.
Stop, damn it! I don't want to fight you!
What's the matter? Don't you want to make your father proud? Let's see if you scream like your sister. You got lucky, pig farmer. You didn't kill my man back at your farm. At least let me have my sword. Keep it interesting. Or are you afraid?
I swore my vows. I won't kill a brother.
You're fucking pathetic, Tuttle.
Whoa!
Oh, he ain't burning me now.
Let's fucking finish it. Go on. End this.
We're done here.
Finn!
Wow. He ran. He ran. Finn said, I'm telling. It's like, chill, Finn. Chilling for.
These people are all scared, my lord. The Whitehills have driven them away from the Ironwood forests. Out of the way! And now they come here, starving, looking for food. Food we don't have to spare. How can we support an army and reclaim our place in the north if we can't even feed a handful of peasants? Our backs are at the wall again, and this won't get better on its own.
No one has more fight in them than Asher. I'm sure he and Malcolm will find us the army we need.
We'd better hope we figure something out. With those Whitehill bastards in our house, we must be wary.
Come on, you!
Let me go! You can't do this!
Good. You're here. Look. Look at this! Did you see what this girl did? She attacked my man like an animal.
Bloody bit me.
Yeah, now it's her turn. She's gonna get what she has coming to her.
No, she's not.
This won't go unpunished.
Let go of me!
I don't care if she's your sister.
He deserved it.
She bit your man? How did that happen? What did he do to her?
That doesn't matter. It matters what she did.
No. That ain't right. That's just one way-sided. What you doing?
I saw him stealing from our kitchen, and I told him to stop. He laid his hands on me, so I bit him.
Bloody wench!
I was only doing what had to be done.
I warned you not to mistreat my men. Someone will have to answer for this. Do you hear me? Don't make this ugly.
Your men are out of control. That's the problem here.
It's your people who don't know the order of things. This girl's as untamed as a wildling.
Don't listen to him, Roderick.
And if you can't rein her in, yeah, what about the rest of them? It's about time she saw a real lord again and learned proper discipline. They've all been missing that.
You can shout and preen all you like, but it's just for show. You do as your father Lord wishes. And even he knows that punishing girls was never part of the deal with Ramsay Snow.
And how would you know? Eh? It was poor little Ethan who dealt with the Boltons. Oh, this house is rotten. And the problem starts at the top, Roderick.
Watch your tongue, boy.
You yourself had the gall to strike one of my men.
I did.
And that's the real problem with you Forresters. You're too fucking proud. Always have been. It was bad enough when you were above us. And now it's even worse. Because you don't see how far you've fallen.
Still high enough to look down at you.
Now here's a brave and wise girl. A girl who knows how to speak the truth of things.
No. A girl who should know her station.
Oh, no, you didn't.
That's how I like to see you, Forresters. Face down in the muck.
Talia,
here.
Thank you.
You don't get it, do you? You Forresters need to learn when you're beaten. You will learn some fucking humility. Or this won't be the last lesson I teach you, Forresters!
Have you no honor? I'll run you through for that. I'll cut you down like straw men.
I'm fine, Royland. I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'll handle this.
Yep, I got this.
Even broken, he's twice the man you are.
Yep.
I bet this makes you angry, eh? You probably want to get up and hit me. But we know how that would go, don't we? Now, are you going to be a good little Forrester, learn your lesson,
and stay down.
Nope.
Roderick!
I ain't staying down for nothing. Nope. Get on up. Get on up. I ain't backing down for you. I'ma get up.
I will not yield.
I shall not.
Bloody
yield.
snot. Why don't you fucking get it?
Get up, Roderick!
Stay down, my lord.
Your brother Ethan didn't know his place either. Ramsay Snow taught him good. Talia here will meet the same end. Unless you're a good little forester. You learn your place. And stay down. Some forester is gonna learn their lesson today.
You don't have to do that, Lord Griff.
Will it be you? Or will it be...
I'ma get
Don't
on
you dare!
up again.
You stay down!
No, I'm not.
Stay
I'm
in the
getting
mud
up.
like a dog!
No, I'ma get up.
This is my place.
Yup, right here.
You fool!
Jeez, you need him right in the face.
What? Bloody cripple! Are you fucking deaf?
You'll never keep the foresters down.
Hold there! Or you're next!
Or you're next.
Please, Lord Griff, not the arm!
Not the
Resist,
arm.
Lord Roderick may lose it. Now, stay down.
Oh, you a crazy one.
Tell
You're
me!
doing too much.
Will you be a good little forester?
My lord, please,
Stay
just do it.
down.
Stay down.
Hey guys, guess what I'm
Don't
gonna
be a
do?
fool.
Guess what I'm gonna do?
I decide when he's had enough. Don't you defy me!
I'm defining everything about you, man. I ain't getting up.
I command you!
again. I don't care. I'ma get up again.
You-
Get you.
You should fear me. I'm in charge here!
Talk a lot of stuff. Yap, yap, yap.
Have you had enough, Griff? Are we done here? Don't think this is over, Roderick! You'll see! I will make you suffer for this! Trust in that!
Okay. You keep on walking, boy. I ain't giving up. Whew.
My boy.
Careful, he's badly injured.
Roderick, you didn't let him do it. He couldn't keep you down.
No,
You were
couldn't.
brave.
Oh.
But there will be consequences, my son.
There's
We
always
both know that.
consequences. I know. Look at them, you're all happy now I got up. Then like he got up, he stood for himself. Like, of course. Ain't gonna have me stand down on the ground. Get on back up. I ain't scared of you. Think you is. Ain't nobody. You ain't gonna have me down, not on the ground. I'ma get back up. Get back on up. Thought you could win. Ain't
You see
doing
that?
nothing.
Standing up to Griff has made him harsh. More severe. He could have killed you.
Oh no.
But what you did, the strength you showed us. You looked like yourself again. It was good to see.
I couldn't just stand by and let Griff punish you. Damn the consequences. And I'd do it again. 1,000 times.
I know you would. And when you're better, things will be different. I asked Ethan not to change who he was. I tried to make him promise me. I now know that was childish of me. I'm ready to change now. I'm willing to do anything to help our family. I mean it, Roderick. I don't care what. I'll do it.
That's good. I'm sure a time will come when our house will call upon you to do what's necessary. But that time is not now.
And I'm sure the others will do whatever it takes as well. What you did, provoking Griff, it hasn't taken our house to war just yet. But
no one can know the future. Whatever tomorrow brings, Talia, Foresters will stand tall.
Yes, we will.
We did it. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
What are you waiting for?
There's no good that can come from this. Not anymore.
Yeah.
The Khaleesi will see you now.
The Queen.
So, Asher Forrester, if you presume to speak of my dragons, choose your words carefully.
Okay. I got you. I got you, girl. Ain't no harm done, girl. Ain't no harm done, girl. Alright.